So, estamos aquí con Most Wanted, DJ Most Wanted. Most Wanted now, right?
Yes, sir.
So, we have him here tonight on Que Lo Que Podcast, second season. Good fella.
Let's go. We got Most Wanted in the
Yes,
building,
sir.
baby.
Most Wanted, señores.
¿Qué lo que?
¿Qué lo que, Most Wanted? How you feeling, my nigga?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm a little tired, but
Pues podemos ver.
show must go on. Yeah.
Podemos ver el cansancio, se puede ver.
Hardest working man in the industry right now.
Facts.
¿Cómo es? How many contents a year?
How many what?
Content a year?
Oh man, I'm at least 500.
Wow. 500.
Yeah.
Pisado ahí.
Yeah, because I post 2 to 3 times a day, so just do the math, At math.
That's
I
work.
think you need an assistant, brother.
I definitely do, man. Because I'm self-sufficient, so I do all my videos. I cut my own stuff, and yeah, man, everything is homework, home
Yo,
shop.
but there's a lot of people they're not gonna understand that 500 content sound like a lot, but for somebody that he's used to it, it's normal, it's regular.
Yeah. I mean,
So first, what got you into the music? How this thing started with as DJ Most Wanted?
yeah. So, I started DJing in 2006. As a DJ, I was like ready to graduate. Fucking middle school. Is it cool if I curse?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll bleep it out.
Editor,
Right.
you could
We'll
bleep
edit it for the
that.
kids. For the
You could
kids,
bleep
we'll
that.
make it kid friendly.
Tenemos el
ready-
editor ahí
ready
que
G.
que se encarga de esa vaina.
Yeah. Nah, but I started in 2006. This was the time where I wasn't living in New York. I was living in in a town called Lawrence in the state of Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, man.
Back in 06?
Back in 06, yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm originally from Brooklyn. I was born in BK,
BK.
and then 97, 98. I want to say 97. My parents just said, "Yo, we out. Fuck it, we out to Lawrence."
Right.
And this was a time where a lot of Dominicans was moving to Lawrence.
Yeah.
It wasn't very Dominican.
Yeah.
That's when they started
Yes.
getting over there.
Yeah. I could. There's times I'll drive through the city because I live fairly close from there still, and bro, I'll pass through there and I'm like, this shit is DR.
Basically.
It's like
Basically
you got the
that,
stores with all the
Pennsylvania.
colors. Yeah. It's like it's crazy. So, but yeah, 2006, was an interesting year for me because my cousin. Shout out to my cousin DJ Turtle. It's my boy.
Turtle,
That's my
Turtle.
heart.
That's my guy. Turtle and
He
MP.
not slow
Yes,
though.
sir.
He not slow though.
Nah.
The turtle thing.
Listen,
you know?
this motherfucker was called Turtle.
He actually
because-
has pretty fast hands
Or
for
he
a
like,
DJ.
or he like the Ninja Turtle. That's a good one though. I like Ninja Turtles.
Shout out
That's
to
my
Turtle and
dude. Shout
MP.
out
That's
to
my
Turtle,
shit.
man.
Shout out to Turtle.
So me and him started roughly the same year. So he started early the year, and I started late. So I'm more
Okay.
like 07. I'm consider myself more 07. Mine was like roughly after my birthday and shit.
Gotcha.
And yeah, man, I started as a DJ, but it was weird because not weird, but it was a blessing too because this was a time where I started DJing and I started producing at the same time. I've always been a producer since day one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because I have friends, my childhood friends were all producers.
Okay.
They
So
were-
wait, so to cut you off, sorry.
Yeah.
So the DJ thing, did you actually play at clubs? Like that was your work, or it was
No.
like a name that?
Yeah, no. So around this time, I'm a minor.
Okay.
So I was 13, 14 years old.
Okay.
So I couldn't play in the clubs.
Yeah, got you.
I
They didn't
mean,
allow
team
us.
parties.
Yeah. Oh, I did a lot
Yeah.
of parties. I did a lot of house parties, man. I got stories for days with that shit. I'll tell you this one quick story. I remember one time we was DJing in a bandit house. I didn't even know it was a bandit.
Trap house? Trap.
No, it was a bandit house. I guess the owners must have kicked all the tenants out, and the nigga left a DR.
Y'all were squatting before squatting was
Bro,
legal.
We threw a 3-floor party. It was
Damn.
3 floors.
Wow.
This was the biggest house party that town could
Ever.
ever remember.
Project X.
One
for
of
real.
Yes.
one of
yes.
those memories that you like.
Yes.
Damn, that shit was
Bro,
fun.
there was a party in the basement. There was a party in the first floor, second floor, and third floor.
Wow.
Damn,
And it was all one DJ, and it was me. It was me. Sorry, there was 2 DJs. It was me and I forgot the nigga's name, man. I think his name was DJ JD.
DJ.
I'm sorry,
Tortuga.
bro, if I forgot about you, man. It's been so many years. Yeah, but it was
DJ
not.
Rabbit. Now Turtle from Rabbit.
I mean, we
Yeah.
don't want to get deep into that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, of
how
course.
did you set up a system for a 3-floor party?
So my thing was, efficiency, right? So, and then back in the days, we didn't have power speakers,
Nope.
so we had to run that long ass alambre.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking top floor.
That's
put
crazy.
the amp next to me with a fan next to the window because that amp used to get so hot that
Yep.
se apagaba la vaina.
Yeah.
And nada, tiraba un cable de una bocina, and then from that speaker throw another cable to the other floor,
Damn.
and then that cable to another floor. So the speaker was. I had a lot of cables.
Connecticut.
I was connected in life.
Literally. Through the wire. Through the wire.
Through the wire. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's how we did it.
Sound like fun times, bro.
Yeah, man. It was crazy times, bro.
Damn, that's deep. 3-floor party.
Those are times
Abandoned house. Project X.
those are times where I didn't appreciate how much fun those times were. It was just like, it was just like an average day for me. You know what I mean? Like music has been my life. So, those times were like
Part of
it felt like work.
your DNA, bro.
Yeah. It didn't feel like fun, but now that I think about it, like those were crazy times,
Right.
bro. Those were times where parties.
Good times, bro.
No, they were great times.
best.
There were
Great.
times where I did a party where there was no fights, no shootouts, no gang shit.
Yeah.
It was the
good old
at least
days.
inside, outside different.
Yeah.
That's out of my control at that point, So
So, Most Wanted,
yes, sir.
formerly known as DJ Most Wanted, now Most Wanted, not only the producer engineer, but an artist.
I'm a recording artist now.
So let's talk about Most Wanted as the artist.
The artists. Yeah.
So, in a nutshell, I started engineering around 2010. And the reason why I started engineering was because, a lot of artists, I was always a bad networker, even with DJing.
Okay.
I didn't.
Till
I've
this
always-
day?
Yeah. This day it gets a little easier with my accolades, I guess I can say. But if you throw me in the trenches, bro, I'll be like, I'll be in this corner with a beer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I notice that all the time.
Yeah, I'll just be in my own world.
In your own world.
So networking was a thing for me that it was my biggest weakness. So
Okay.
fuck, I forgot the question. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Most Wanted as the artist.
The artist. Okay, so yeah, so for me, I started when I started engineering. A lot of times I had people. Me as an engineer, I was a great vocal producer too. So like I would help them write shit.
Okay.
Or produce them like, yo, I think you should sing it this way, boom, 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 boom. And they would hear how yo lo entonaba. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And in that time, I did some songs, but I was never confident in it. You know what I'm saying?
That was like your own teaching classes, basically.
Yeah,
You
it was
started
like a
from
master
that.
class. Right, exactly.
And
exactly.
then
So, as years went by, even with the Young M.A. stuff, like I got songs with Young M.A. You know what I'm saying?
wait, hold up.
I got a song that's out. It's called Henny and Hoes, and I'm on the bridge of that song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, your vocals.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
vocally.
If I'm not mistaken, I didn't get put as a feature. I think that was something that I did agree with them. Like I was cool with it because at the end of the day, like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, if I wanted to be an artist, if I wanted to be an engineer, whatever case may be. So
that was part of like a part of the session, basically.
Yeah.
You just blending your that's a help.
right.
So we're not
Yeah.
talking little accolades. We're talking big accolades.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
So so throughout the years, all my friends was like, yo, you should just start putting music out. And it's like in that time frame, I was recording, I was writing music, the whole 9 yards. I just never nothing drove me, nothing like put the battery in my back. Like I didn't
Gotcha.
Like my boy MRG for years, he was like, yo man, this is the best artist in
Shouts
the
to
world.
fan, MRG.
My number one fan.
Which you have a song with.
Yeah,
Which you have
I
a
do.
song with.
Yeah.
And has anybody ever told you that you kind of sound like Knowledge?
Yo, I get this.
Have you guys worked together?
Yeah, of course, man. I've been knowing Knowledge since his peak. Since his I'm talking about even before his peak. Like I've known, man, Aquiles. Shout out to Aquiles. Rest in peace. That's my man's.
Yeah, man. Rest in
Rest
peace.
in
Knowledge.
Rest in peace, Knowledge, man. But I've been knowing him for like 20 years.
Wow,
Basically my whole
okay.
career.
Okay.
I want to say my whole career I've been knowing him.
Okay.
But yeah, I get that a lot. Yeah, a lot of people tell me because I've been doing dancehall, and they say because of the auto tune and the tone of voice.
Yo, it's crazy.
It reminds
It's
them
crazy.
of him. Blah, blah,
I
blah.
think you're doing the right thing vocally. You know how to manage
Yeah.
that shit.
I mean, again, I'm gonna always say I got my voice from all the years of me helping artists
Right.
shape their songs and giving them harmony ideas. Like, yo, one thing I could say is every artist that's ever been in my studio has left out of there happy.
Okay.
You know, like a drug. They always came back like, yo, I need that shit from last time. And I'm like, nah, yo, I gotta check this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's
that making me go to the studio with Most Wanted. Drop some.
Listen.
You know, I used to be an artist. It's making me try to go back to the studio session.
I done took guys that were never artists, and I'm talking about these guys were like, they needed some work, and I made magic in the studio, bro.
Okay.
You did some transforming shit.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, yeah. I made some magic, bro. It was to the point where like those people that were like, yo, you work with that dude? I'm like, yeah. Oh, you work with this person? I'm like, yeah. Why? He's like, bro, you got some type of patience. And I'm like, that's my job. That's what makes me love my job.
Yeah.
Right.
If I could take
You gotta love what you do.
Yeah. No, that's changed throughout the years.
It's not just about producing. It's developing artists that needs the help.
Yes.
Now, do you think that basically what got you to doing your own music, besides working on other people's tracks, was the fact that maybe the music that's being put out there like now is not up to your standards? So you basically decided, you know what, I'm gonna put out my own stuff.
Yes and no, right? That was one of the reasons. One of the main reasons why I started really putting out my music was when I started losing my friends.
Gotcha.
You know, really close friends. You know, I lost my boy Fingers, DJ Fingers.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Fingers. We lost Knowledge.
Right.
And I'm talking about I lost these two dudes in less than a year apart.
Right.
You know, like
very close.
Knowledge passed away in November of 2024, and then Fingers died in June 2025.
And you worked with
crazy.
both of them, and you produced for both of them.
I remember even like
And I think they produced for you also, right? Fingers produced for you,
Fingers,
and
yep.
you produced for Knowledge.
Yes, and
Okay.
Mix and Master did a lot of work for those two guys, honestly.
Oye, no son cosas pequeñas, son
No. Hey.
cosas grandes, eh?
Claro. Rest in power to them.
Yeah, man. So that was, you know, getting Knowledge to pass away, and then I was going through a heartbreak too. I had broke up with the love of my life. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it on camera.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It was just toxic, you know. It was a situation that I said, yo, I gotta break free from this. I mean, unfortunately, we ended up in a big ass fight, but I couldn't digest that shit
Right.
at all.
Dang.
And the only thing that I was able to do as therapy was record.
Music.
It was the only medicine, bro.
Wow.
It was literally like, I don't know, no therapy, no anger management, no fucking drinking, no drug. I mean, I never did drugs, but nothing could have fixed it. You know,
Right.
You find your own way to, you know.
Yeah. I know it sounds cliche because a lot of people say like they run to music, but that was my story at least. You know,
Music saved your life.
It really did
Yeah.
because like I know guys that are in jail, crashing out over women. You know, and
All with women.
yeah,
crazy.
I just didn't want to be that part of that catalog, bro. Out of that category, where it's like, damn, that nigga Mose went down over a shorty, and it's like, hey, man, I don't care no more, man. Once I started losing my real close friends, it was hitting home. I didn't know how to manage that pain at all, you know. And then it was like a double whammy, you know. It was like I lost the love of my life, then my man's dies on me, and then my other guy dies on me also. So it was like.
So much going on.
It's like, yo, and I feel like to this day, I still feel I get those waves. Of,
Right.
Yeah.
Like some days I shut my phone off and I don't even want to talk to nobody.
Right.
know?
Right.
You
That'll
get,
go
you get those type of moments. Yeah.
Yeah, I get those a lot. I still get them. I'm a human being at the end of the day, man.
Right.
I'm a person with emotion, you know. God bless me with that.
Yeah.
So I started dropping music. I dropped my first album, which Fingers helped me. Like I'm gonna always say this. He's been a huge help to my last album because my last album, I was so lost. I didn't have no sense of direction.
Okay.
I didn't know how to finish the records. I started on stuff, didn't finish
They
it.
never finish.
He was like the missing
motivation.
piece.
Shit.
He was the missing piece, man. He'll come to the studio. Yo, pull up that session real quick. And he'll just be like, yo, put this in there. And I'm like, you sure you want to fuck with this? He's like, yeah, I'm going to. And so, you know, it was just, that got my gears running.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Because
Right.
I did reach a point where I completely stopped. Like, I took 2 years off.
Damn.
Nobody knows that. You know what I mean? I was still engineering, but I didn't really care to exploit myself
Shit,
as,
yeah,
as
yeah.
a whatever. And so when I finally put this album out, bro, like it was a slow burn, but it definitely took a turn for the better. You know,
And we're talking about mixed signals.
Mixed Signals. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a 13 album track, which was the hardest decision to make in my life, because I had over 110 songs recorded,
Whoa.
Damn.
and I had to pick out.
And out of 100 and
13.
something songs, you just picked 13?
Up to date songs and things that goes with the moment.
Yeah, man. It
It
was
was a
it was
little
tough.
hard decision.
I'm not gonna say that Fingers worked on 110 songs.
That's
with
a
me,
lot of music.
But yeah. I
That's a big choice. 13 out of
Yeah.
100?
yeah, man. That was an internal beef that I couldn't digest. You know, I'm like, fuck. At
But-
first it was 18, then I had to dumb it down to 13. You know, it was 18 songs at
so
first.
that's crazy.
So I had to take out more. You know.
But in Change, since you have 100 plus songs, you have albums that you can basically
Yes.
create
Yeah,
throughout.
cut, yeah.
Yes,
You know?
Yes. A lot of the songs.
Probably he got good. Let's say, okay, you probably got songs that you don't want to put out.
Yeah.
But you got probably for sure you got like what 4 albums, 3 albums.
I
You
wanna-
could cut. You could
yeah,
cut, right?
Yeah.
Out
I
of
was
that,
gonna
out of
drop
that.
a Mixed Signals 2 this year, but I don't think I'm gonna go the album route. Not for another year. I think I'm
Okay.
start
Singles?
giving people singles.
Singles,
Because I felt like the first album
Content
I
and
gave
singles
them,
with content.
Yeah. It was hard to get people to digest the album. You know, like if you go to my album, the only song that has the most streams out of all of them is the song Alone, which
Okay.
kind of low key went viral on TikTok, and then it picked up on Instagram, and then ya tu sabe. So, so I felt like, okay, I don't want to invest this much, give people too much, you know. And then plus, my colleagues are telling me like, yo, you shouldn't drop an album, you should just do singles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the plan on this year. You know, it's been a slow start
Now-
for this year, but it's gonna happen.
Are you focusing, because I hear your music and it sounds kind of like Bronx Wine, kind of like dancehall. Are you focusing on sticking to like kind of like that Bronx Wine dancehall type of like genre, or
Yeah.
like what's the vibe with Most Wanted as always?
It's a good question, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I wake up every day and I have that debate, right? Because I'm such a diverse artist that I give a little bit of hip hop. I can do reggaeton. I have actually, y'all talking about
Trap.
albums. I got a fucking album of like 26 songs alone, aside from the 103 that I did in Spanish.
Up to date, basically like
I don't know if they're a little outdated for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
bro?
okay.
They're completely Spanish. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? And it's like, I don't know how to let the world have it yet. It's like
What's your
so ahead
background?
of its time. I'm Dominican Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah.
whoa.
Same here.
Yeah, you put shit, there we go. Hey, Dominican Puerto Rican.
Hey,
Good,
mira, ahí está la bandera. Ahí está la bandera.
Yeah, man. Nah, but yeah, so to answer that question, I'm gonna try to give people more of the dancehall shit. I noticed that people enjoy it more.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to, lock in. The only thing is that I don't have too many of it. I only got like maybe 10 more records of that shit. So I mean, which is a lot, right? 10 records.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
so
course.
I'm definitely gonna start giving people more Bronx wine, because what I've noticed from the insight that I got was that the people that did like it, that were from the Bronx, they were like, damn, this shit brought me back to the Knowledge 2K5.
Right.
And they're like, yo, man, you reviving his legacy, and I'm like,
Right,
if only people
right.
knew that I was
Yeah.
his boy this whole time.
That
Like,
would be
Yeah.
me and him talk 2-3
crazy.
times a week
Yeah.
about irrelevant shit, So
And that Bronx Wine era was crazy.
I know. You know what's so
Yeah.
crazy, bro? I never got to experience that because I wasn't hip to it. It was as weird as that sounds. I wasn't hip to the whole hooky parties and the Bronx wines and the jams they did in the
Yeah.
Bronx.
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn, so I have no idea. This shit was going on.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no guys. I mean, I had guys that they were like, "Yo, estamos yendo pa hooky," but I'm fresh back in New York City because I moved to New York in 2009. For crazy ass reasons, but we moved to 2009 back to New York.
Yeah.
So I'm not knowing what the fuck this is.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming from Mass, where I'm doing parties in a fucking, duplex.
Two, three floors.
Yeah, like-
houses and shit.
Project
different-
X.
Yeah, and then it's like, wait, y'all going? And we did this at nighttime. They're talking about they doing this shit in the morning. So you know how foreign that shit was to me? What? 9 o'clock in the morning? 8 o'clock? What? Un party? And it's like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time I saw in the news that they raided like one of those hooky parties,
Oh,
bro. There was
yeah.
like
Oh,
30,
yeah.
40 people in that apartment. And it was
They
crazy.
used to go after that before. That was the thing, you know.
Yeah, man. So
This
Man,
when-
we should get,
this when
that was
kids-
back in school, bro.
That's when we was outside.
Yeah.
We was outside before we was outside.
see, that
against
was
the wall like this.
that was the thing that y'all was outside, I was inside. I was here trying to perfect my craft and you know, just become somebody. You
Right,
know?
right,
And I
right.
was
Yeah.
working a lot on my manifestation at the time too. Like I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know how. I just let the universe and God deal with that, you know.
Gotcha.
And I'm still like that to this day. I said I know I'm gonna be a superstar. I know my shit's gonna go platinum. I know I'm gonna get that Grammy. I'm not worrying about the how. I just gotta make sure.
Manifested, baby.
So with the singles that you put in now, everything you do on social media, do you expect your thing to blow and go viral one of these days?
Yeah, I mean that's like every artist, right? Like, everybody wants their shit to blow up. I just don't let it be my priority anymore.
Right.
Because the thing is, like, I feel like when you expect too much, and it becomes unrealistic, it's a thing that doesn't happen because you kind of blow it away.
Right. You don't want to force it. You
Yeah,
want it to
yeah.
be organic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't be too needy when it comes to that, because you could get disappointed and you could get discouraged, and then boom, the shit's out the door.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so yeah, of course, I would like for all my shit to blow up, right?
Right.
If it doesn't stick, at least I'm having fun with it. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's a crazy process when you create music too, because there's days I create songs and I'm like, this shit is whack, and then I put it out. It's a song that people like the most.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
You might not
yeah,
like it,
yeah.
but everybody's like, yo, this is a hit. And you're
Yeah.
like,
what? You like this shit? And this
You
is
like
what
this
happened.
one?
That's what happened with the song Alone. Like, Fingers was creating the beat in the studio, and it was a couple guys in the studio with us, and he started playing it. He's like, yo, y'all should just jump on this. And we were talking about concepts and stuff. And then I'm like, fuck it, let me just write something. You know, and
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
time I was like, yo estaba con una tipa, la tipa me quilló, and then I was low-key it was kind of like a diss
Coño,
record
que tú
towards
te estás
her.
quillando, te quilla mucho
Yo.
con la mujer y qué la
It was
vaina,
a diss record to her, and I'm
Yo.
like, yo, fuck that, forget the small talk, and blah, blah, blah. And then I went down that rabbit hole, and that was it. I had fun with it. It was like something that I just expressed myself on the record. And then I'm like, damn, on the drive home, I'm like, this shit kind of sounds like something. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even my favorite. And I remember in my house, because we started on the song in a different studio. And then me and Fingers finished the song in my house, in my studio. And we were looking at each other. And he asked me, he's like, I don't know, what you think about this shit? I'm like, I didn't want to tell him because he made the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right.
Not that I thought the beat was whack. It was just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, the hook is a
You
little
was
cheesy.
You wasn't sure, like,
Bro, TikTok
Told you
has shown
otherwise.
me this is not it. This is it. This is not what you think it is, man.
not
This
what
is
you
it.
think. It's
know,
what
and-
it is, you know?
Yeah, man. But going back to that question, when you were saying like you want your stuff to blow up, sometimes it's hard to keep up with something, man. It's if it goes, it goes, and if it goes organically.
Right.
And sometimes that shit can get so far in your hands that the record becomes bigger than you.
Yep.
You know, and I didn't want that. I wanted to be attached to the record. So then that's when I started doing other songs and other reels and shit like that.
When do you realize that this game is fucked up? Que esta vaina está jodida.
Without saying names, I've been a part of certain songs and certain situations that left me questioning people's integrity in the business. And I understood that not a lot of people care about you. They pretend to care about you. They call you their brother. They call you this, and you my man.
Hey,
And these ain't people that ain't calling you on
I don't do
Christmas.
this. I don't do this to my brothers.
He does. He's lying. I'm just playing.
The first thing you get, yeah,
Cap, nigga, that's
motherfucker.
cap. No, I'm just
Yeah, you does that.
Nah. But I understand everybody has their own life, bro. Everybody got their own little situation. But I want to say what taught me who's really like. Okay, so to answer that question, sorry, because a lot of times I get off topic. What happens is when you got those lawyers and you doing those contracts and you telling people how much you really want, that's when a lot of the beef started happening.
That's
The fallouts.
that's when you color grass.
Yes.
Hold up.
And it was with people, and I'm like, yo, bro, you serious, man? Like, come on, man. Like, you come on, my nigga. Like, this is how I eat, my dude.
business.
Like,
When money starts getting involved in
But
the
it's business.
distribution,
and it's worse with fame too, because like fame's another one. People start getting famous and then they start acting weird. They just, I don't know.
Right.
I started seeing that shit early on in the stages, man. I've been in situations where like I got fucking damn near beat up because I said no to something.
Don't believe always that saying that these famous people say to cover themselves.
Yeah.
People, I got fame. They changed with me. I didn't
Yeah.
change. Yeah. Oh, you didn't change?
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot-
wait.
Yeah.
All right, we could believe that, certain extent, but you telling me you didn't change, that everybody around you changed.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you made it.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't work like that all the time, my
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit.
So
It's
without
something
saying-
they
without-
using.
Yeah.
¿Tú sabes?
Yeah.
without saying names, I don't want no names.
Yeah.
I don't want no
Say it,
names.
say it.
No.
Say it.
I don't want any names. Maybe you want names.
I say, que lo que pacas. Dilo todo, olvídate de eso.
How many big artists have you worked with? Just throw out a number.
I want to say over 25.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was for all different types of reasons, bro. It was, it was either production or if it was a favor to like, fly to fucking LA to be in a writing session, or if I was mixing something, or if I was ghost engineering.
Right.
I'll tell you 3 people I've worked with. They were major people. One of them was Young M.A. I worked with I worked on some, I wasn't even supposed to say this, but I don't give a fuck. I worked on some Young Cash Money records.
What?
Some baby stuff. Actually,
Some
recently
early
too.
cash money?
No, recently.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they would.
Coño loco, pero
Yeah.
¿cuántos años tú crees que tiene el tigre?
50 años.
He said early cash money.
50 años.
I started producing at 5 years old.
Diablo.
Yeah, 'cause I heard Cash Money got some line going on that they try to like.
They did, but that shit never
but
really
it didn't
took
work.
off nowhere,
Yeah.
But it was the stuff that it was stuff that it was either a favor for somebody or shit like that. But I still consider it me working for those people, like,
Okay.
because my name is in the conversation,
Right.
So they know about me, right? So so it was them, and I can't leave my boy out, man. My boy Eric Sermon, he's a big deal.
Oh, hey. I met Sermon
Eric Sermon,
a couple of years ago.
I used to live with him for like 3 months in his house.
No way.
Yeah,
Long
he-
Island.
Yeah, he was a mentor. He was my mentor. Shout out to my man, my ex manager. His name is Six. He was the one that introduced me to him, and it's been a crazy experience with him because that.
Oye, pero estamos sentados con un
I
famoso.
used to see Sermon in certain events downtown.
Yeah,
And they said this shit on, I think, on the Fat Joe thing.
yeah.
He always used to be that quiet guy in the corner. He used
Yeah.
to be. I used to see him all the time. I met him. And
Okay.
through my man.
Oh shit, dope.
And he used to be quiet.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
this.
how I saw him.
I
all
would
the
tell you
time.
this, and Eric, you know what I'm talking about. He has such a big love for Latinos, specifically Dominican.
I
people.
heard.
Gotcha.
That nigga fuck with Dominican people. You know this, man. I've heard you say this many times.
We used to be around.
And he just fucked with me for the strength that I was Dominican. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, man, I
what's
think
up.
you're dope. You got potential." And this is early in my stages of my career too. You know?
That's dope.
He was actually one of the first famous people that I've gotten to work with, and then everything else that came with it. You know what I mean? Like he was shouting me out on fucking Sway in the Morning. I did some work on his album,
And that's major, man. Eric Sermon.
yeah. I met fucking Redman, fucking
Through him, you know, man. Redman.
basically everybody's in the circle,
Who's the other guy? He's kind of thing right now. It's Redman.
Met the man,
Not Method Man. The other one.
Keith Murray.
Keith Murray.
You know what's crazy? I was real tight with his brother, Keith Murray's brother, Fish Grease. It's my man's right there. Real good with good peoples, man. But it just I moved out. I left New York, and around that time when I left, it was COVID.
Okay.
So like
Oh.
after COVID, things got real tough for me because I'm like, how do I stay in this fucking place that's so
Yeah.
expensive to live here, and then the music's not making sense like it used to. So I just
And then it became very do it yourself. So like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was nobody actually going to like, studios.
Studios.
Everybody was doing it on their own.
Yeah.
And music was getting more and more dumbed down.
Oh yeah. It's gotten to the point where music is like it's worthless now. You know, it's the way we get paid for streams and shit like that. And,
Yeah.
and I do my very best not to pay attention to that because when I started putting music out, my intentions was not that. My intentions was, here's my experience. Hope you guys like it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
That's all you can do. You know, you can't. They either like or they don't. You know, I think Daddy Yankee said that shit in an interview one time. He was like, "Yo, sometimes, man, I put stuff out that I feel like it was gonna be something big, but niggas wasn't jacking it, so we had to move on to the next record."
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?